Sakpase, welcome to another edition of Maho Radio number 20 with your host DN, formerly known as Director Nasty. Welcome to the one and only anime radio show in the entire Sekai. And we're here, a quick preview today. We got Just the Tip talking ReZero solo leveling. We got Waifu Goddess Isekai, always known as F. Mary Kill, with the Tomo-chan girls. And at the end, we have Anime Awards of the Week. And we're talking second season of Bocchi just got announced. So we're going to get into some girls band stuff. So get your emotions ready. Get your guitars ready. Get your microphones, your drum set. I don't know, put on some guy liner and get a drink and sit down because we're about to get into the sauce. The first thing we got today is Just the Tip. We're getting on the tip of the top. And we're talking, first off, ReZero. And let me tell you right now, shout out. Look, if you asked me when I started ReZero who Amelia was, I'd have treated her like the blue-haired girl and be like, huh? Who that? Don't bring her around here talking about her in my ear. Now at this point in ReZero, bro, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You Amelia defenders, I legitimately am going to bend the knee and I owe y'all an apology. Y'all was right. Amelia is dope. She is the waifu of the show. She is more than enough and worthy of bending the knee to. I just needed time to come around to the corner. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Priscilla's still holding it down in the background. And Chris Sama, I'm never gonna forget my first. But I do see Amelia has risen in the rankings for me personally. And I think she had a really good episode. She's going toe to toe with her fiance. She throws ice balls, throws an ice sword. He picks up a body of water, tries to yeet it at her. It's love at first sight versus discuss that second sight. We don't mess with this man Regulus, and we're trying to run his ones, take him out, send him into the stratosphere, something, anything to figure out how the hell are we gonna beat him. They did a really great job, bro. Watching Subaru lean on Amelia being dope as shit, out here really boxing with this man Regulus, pissing him off, being what he call her, an incoherent, competent woman. But that just means if he mad at you, girl, you doing something right because we don't like him. We won't mess with him, bro. I thought the whole episode was interesting. There was a couple moments of CGI that I could take or leave. Not gonna harp on it, but I thought that the episode was shocking and funny. And again, Amelia got the shine, bro. I see that they're running through these plans on how to kill him. Step 1, stratosphere. Step 2, drown him. Step 3, freeze him. Step 4, punch him in the eyes and the nuts. They're just going through the process and through talking it out in the episode. We got that his name means little star, which means he got a little winky, which means that he is technically, from what the show trying to predict, he's like a reanimated doll right now. He's like one of the pain dolls. So we either got to press play on this body and get that shit in motion so we can body it, or we gotta go find where he really chilling at and go beat that shit to hell. I just know that now that they know, now that he knows that they know what he knows, that his body's not moving no mo. Yeah, he looks shook. He looks shook as hell. So he is defeatable. Unlike what Mantis would say in Rivals. So with that being said, I look forward to what we're getting. I do like some other things that happen in this episode, but I'm not gonna get into it now. Make sure you stay tuned to the awards of the week at the end to get some other thoughts on ReZero. Um, I did like Anastasia baiting Lust. And one other thing that threw me off was Priscilla. Woo! Priscilla losing or not losing. Priscilla giving up ground to Wrath. I'm gonna say giving up ground because we don't know exactly what happened yet, right? But they was boxing, they was talking, they was getting along. Little song shawty fell for the fucking genjutsu like within 45 seconds and was about to get taken. But Priscilla did what she had to do to snap her out. And from what I'm seeing, that little shawty, she liked it. They interesting. I like what they got cooking over there. You know, just living girls. It just be like that sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I say all that to say, watching Priscilla go through and Wrath say something to rattle her, and then Priscilla giving up ground. I want to see what caused that. What's gonna be Priscilla's backstory? Because clearly everybody, all the shawties partaking in this that want to be the next leader, have this chip on their shoulder that they're trying to deal with and associate with. And Priscilla just exudes confidence, power, control. I was trying to find another C word. Shut up. Um, and And yeah, to see her finally have the facade broken, a moment of weakness, and instantly give up ground, I gotta know what happened with that. I gotta know how. Even when she was like, being pressed about her relationship with Al, she's like, I just know enough to know that I don't trust him, but he gonna do what I want him to do for the most part in my best interest most of the times. And it's like that's not too confident, but I'll take it. So we're gonna leave that Rezio tip alone. We're gonna jump on to the next tip. Apothecary. Look, let me tell you, Apothecary had actually a fire ass episode because they reached levels of hating. Apothecary, I've been complaining about Apothecary all season, right? No. Let me stop right there. That's not correct. I have been saying I enjoy Apothecary all season, but it's not giving me anything to talk about. But the few times it gave me something to talk about, I spoke up. This is one of those moments, once again, where just girls being girls, haters being haters, hoes being hoes, and really be your own family. Because even Yeezy said, I even forgive my cousin I stole my laptop, you fake motherfucker. This is another cousin, a fake ass cousin, that's trying to take somebody's spot. We got the grand reveal, and what I'm supposing is a grand reveal that I don't think we were supposed to know. We knew that this lady, this shawty, Lady Lee, who was pregnant, but I don't think anybody else was supposed to know. I think the show misdirected us. Like, there's two pregnant women. I'm like, yeah, we know who the two pregnant women is, but I don't know if we were supposed to know that. I say all that to say though, this shawty has been getting attacked from the jump. First, she went through a sickness, then she got better. Now she got pregnant, and somebody's trying to kill her baby. And go figure, this whole time, it's her cousin who thinks that she is better than her, and it should have been her. But this is one of those moments where your ugly spirit is always going to shine through. It don't matter how good you are, how good looking you are, how many accolades you stand up, how much money you got, power, influence. If the core inside of you is black and dusty, brown, dirty, and grody as shit, guess what? No matter how much shit you try to surround that with, no matter how much perfume and flowers, it's still gonna have that little bit of that stench to it. And that's why this shawty did not get chosen by the king, in my opinion. She truly has a hater spirit, a true hater spirit. Because not only is this person who you lost to your cousin, who you grew up with, side by side, almost as sisters, she gets chosen, and instead of making you like leaving you behind, or you gotta go be like a mid-level concubine that the king's not even gonna look at, you're just gonna live a lonely ass life. She's like, yo, just come be my lady in waiting. We gonna ride this out. We gonna chill, and at the end of your days, you go get a man or whatever. Because these shawties do get picked up. The ladies in waiting do end up getting betrothed or married off or something. So she could have lived an okay life being a lady in waiting for a little bit and then being taken away. But she could have been a mid-level concubine who just never got to see the king and just tried her best and just end up middling, like Jin we saw. So she had options, but like instead of just like trying to make a best of a situation that she didn't win, she became a goddamn hater, bro. And the way she went about it, episodes, weeks and weeks and months of planning, getting things that would cause her own cousin to lose a child. Do you know how vile you gotta be to do some shit like that? Oh my god. There's times in anime where I'm like, we're going somewhere, but we're not gonna go there. And then we go there and we get there, and I'm just like, oh damn, she was really trying to kill her cousin's baby. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? And that's not enough. Yo, when she gets confronted, she don't even try to deny it. She try to play that shit off like it's not a crime to have this perfume. You acting like I did something illegal, but then she got her ass pressed by Mao, and then she fucking gave up all the sauce. And after she gave up the sauce, she still tried to yeet the motherfucking poison at her. Like, nigga, what? Oh my god, bro. Look, Apothecary got toxic, bro. Y'all already know when that shit gets toxic, that's like my favorite fucking time, bro. We hit peak toxicity in this moment. And I was just like, God damn, bitch, you crazy. And you know what? Credit to Lady Lee who stood up to her, and as you can see right here, put fucking fire across that bitch's eye. She's like, I was sick, that wasn't enough for you. I got pregnant, then you try to kill my baby? Girl, I try to let your ass live in this house with me. This how you treat me? And then I like that she stopped being ladylike and she made a fist. She's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll hit this bitch right now. Bro, if Gaoshin didn't step in, she would have got her shit knocked, son. She would have got her shit knocked to the side. And honestly, I'd have been mad. Lady Shin, you are a crazy bitch. And I don't know if you fuck good, but I definitely can't handle it. Get the fuck out of here. Bag her ass up. This hoe gotta go. But yeah, Apothecary this week, chef kiss. 10 out of 10. I love episodes when the toxicity comes out. I feel like we've been having a lot of episodes of like getting clues for and setup for stuff moving forward, but not often is Apothecary giving me something like to talk about that I feel passionate about. But this week delivered. A couple weeks ago, I could have talked about the two bitches that came from the West that was trying to win the king's favor. But like even that was fun, but like meh. But I did like that they put Jinshi, dressed him up as a shawty, and tried to did a little whole smoke and mirrors trick on the bitches. That was pretty funny to me though. That was actually interesting. But yeah, Apothecary came with the heat this week. Again, I knew those two pregnant concubines because I thought we that was established. I thought everybody knew that Lady Lee who was pregnant again. I thought we were hiding that Lady Goku was pregnant because everybody knows Lady Lihu was pregnant, but apparently nobody was supposed to know either of them were pregnant. I don't know. I'm hoping that gets cleared up in next week's episode because I think that's the one part that confused me. I know Lady Goku is trying to hide her pregnancy, but everybody watching knows she's pregnant. I don't know if Lady Lihu being pregnant was supposed to be a surprise or not, but I already thought she was pregnant. But it might have been one of those moments where like I implanted that idea into my own head for no fucking reason, and it just happened to come true later. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. But we're gonna jump off this tip because I ain't gonna lie, I've been on that a little bit. We had a lot of crash this week. Apothecary, difference between crazy and toxic. I like crazy, not toxic. Toxic is a bit much seasoning for me. Yeah, I don't like toxic. I don't like toxic either. I don't like it either. How do you feel about Lust though, Deanne? I thought Lust really Lust. I was surprised where Lust popped up, but when they explained it, it made sense. But I thought it was funny watching Lust get waxed and sent down to the goddamn basement. I will say though, the animation team does a fantastic job with Lust. They do a top tier job in like the disgustingness, the shedding, the changing, the morphing of the faces and shit. Oh, it makes my skin crawl. That's how I know it's good. It literally makes my skin crawl. All right, the next tip we're jumping on is solo leveling. Yo, shout out to this man, freaking Sung, who, as of this episode, is actually officially the 10th S rank hunter in Korea, bro. And his debut was fucking interesting. Literally overshadowed this Ming Sung dude who was supposed to be like the hottest shit coming. But his story just annoyed me. He's an actor. He's like, I got a 2 year contract to be a hunter. I'm gonna do some light work. I'm gonna take it easy, and then after I'm done with my contract, I'm gonna come back to acting, and everybody will forget about my scandals back then. Plus, I would have done some heroic shit, so that's pretty cool too. I'm like, damn, bro, you ain't shit, but I get it. I see that. That's fine. That's cool. Uh, I did make a mistake in that episode. There's a moment where Jinwoo and Hunter Go, the first ever, are walking into the building, and I made a joke, but I really thought this too. They bowed down to Hunter Go and Sung walking in, and I was like, look at them, they're already bowing to him. And everybody else like, no, you have to understand, Dean. They're bowing to Hunter Go, the first ever S rank hunter. Like he's so revered and he's ahead of the guild. I'm like, yeah, you guys are right. I definitely did fuck that up, but did I need to know that? It was just fun, man. It was just funny. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because honestly, I didn't need to know that, but at the same time, I'm a little bit of hater because of all the dope shit that happened in the episode. For that to be the thing that everybody commented on, it's kind of like, whatever. But whatever, man. It'd be like that. So I do like that when he went in for his reassessment, they had already told us that the reassessment like a formality, and he didn't. I thought he was gonna have to like touch something bigger to like tell his skills, but really, the surveillance. I understand what they said a couple episodes ago. I understand what Manager Wu was talking about a couple of episodes ago when he told Jin Woo, he's like, yeah, by the way, now that you're like the next S rank, you should know that surveillance has already started. Like, you're, we have our eyes on you in ways that you don't even know. So when he went in for this reassessment and like, yeah, we got to see your skill, I was low key like, I don't think I should have to show you my skill. I was like, I don't think I should have to show you that. Like, we went through the test, you saw us off the charts there. I don't know if I should have to tell you what my skill is. And Jinwoo kind of felt the same thing. He had like one or two summons, and they're like, come on, bro, stop playing. Like, we already know. Like summon what you can. Like, stop playing with us. And he's like, damn, y'all know everything? Like, we know everything. He's like, all right, fuck it. Akito brought the fucking boys out, and everybody's like, oh shit. There's an element where it's like, yes, you know, for the good of the country and to see what you can do or how you can help, we should know what your power is. If I'm the Hunter Association or I'm a citizen of Korea, I want to know what your power is. But if I'm the S rank hunter, I'm kind of like, yo, mind your business. You know what I mean? But that's just me. Whatever. We're out in the open. I have to accept that we're out in the open, and this is the route that we've chosen to take, and it's going to be for the betterment. Because as we saw in the last exchange, he can afford whatever he wants with the exchange of currency in game versus out game. He's essentially rich. He can just launder money in the real world as much as he wants. I love the subtlety of us knowing he doesn't have enough money, him realizing that he could sell things into the game, and they were like, oh man, he's like, yo, this jacket, he's like, yo, this cape costs a lot of money. And then he's like, oh, this exchange rate is real nice. And then you cut to 5 minutes later and he's wearing the fucking cape. And I love how he buys it, and we know he buys it, but they don't have to go through and show us that he bought it. I'm sure some people were like, yo, how did he get the cape? It's like, were you not paying attention? He realized the exchange rate was crazy. He didn't have the money, but then he's like, well, I have the money now. And he's like, I'm good, bro. It was fucking beautiful. Um, I I thought it was cool seeing Tusk show off. I'm glad he's getting a hold on to that two-time magical amplifier thing because I think that's gonna come into play later for fucking sure. But yeah, it was just a good ass episode. I just want to talk about it real quick. Um, the ants have arrived. I love how they did the ant reveal in this episode. There's like a random moment where you're just looking at the moon, and across the moon you just see one little fucking ant. You're like, oh shit. And at the end of the episode, the ant has finally made it. I ain't gonna lie, the ant looks tired, it looks exhausted. I don't know if ants can look tired, but it looked like I'd beat its ass. But we already know if this ant made it here, bro, the first of its kind, nah, bro. We need to go handle Jeju Island like tomorrow. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to next episode because I don't know what the fuck we're gonna get into. It's either we finish a tower or we go to Jeju Island. It could be both. Who knows? But I just know next episode is gonna be lit. Absolutely lit. But with that being said, that's the end of just the tip. Let me see what some people think. If we got any wannabe call-ins, shot callers. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Next thing we are moving on to. Next thing we are moving on to is we got the Bochi the Rock anime season 2 finally announced. Back at the helm is Cloverworks. I am gonna tell the truth and the whole truth. When I first heard of Bochi the Rock, I couldn't imagine what we're about to get into. I was like, it's girls playing rock music? I was like, really? Then I found out it was a whole genre of it, and I was like, oh, really? And then I was like, who's watching this crap? What the fuck is this? And then I watched Bochi the Rock, and I was like, I've seen the light. I understand the errors of my way. I was naive. I was a fool not to believe that there was something here, something beautiful to be found and depicted. Honestly, Bochi the Rock blew my mind and my expectations out the water. It was my first time really going to the girls' band genre or anything overtly musical like that. And Bochi the Rock really set an expectation and a standard with the way Boji is so anxious and awkward and weird and doesn't know what to do with her hands. At times, she's both overly anxious and it's like, how are you this bad? And there's times when she's so damn relatable where you're like, no, no, no. That one, she's fucking cooking. Let her cook. Let her talk right now because she is spitting, son. Boji the Rock took me on an adventure of music and just girls being girls that I was not prepared for, and how beautiful and well told the story was. And then don't even get me started on the music. The music was fucking amazing. I legitimately was moved when Boji was like kind of fucking up a little bit, and she's like, "No, I got that." She locked the fuck in, and she, bro, it made me feel things. If you haven't seen, go to YBR's channel, watch a bunch of the Rock reactions, cause like multiple times this show made me feel things, bro. the pang of like wanting to be friends with people, but like being scared of being rejected. Facing awkward social situations where like, wait, I have to ask people for something, and if I don't, I'm not gonna get anything. It's like, oh fuck, man. Like right now, my hyper independence is going crazy just thinking about it. I am very stoked and excited for Bochi Rock season two. I wasn't sure if we are ever gonna get a season two because season one was very much one of those shows where it's like if this ends right here and we never get anything else, that makes sense. This is a good stopping point. I wouldn't expect anything more. But I was like, if we get another season, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I look forward to it. So let's find out. We're gonna watch the trailer right now for the Bochi the Rock season two. Oh, it's a short one too. Okay, bet. Let me see if you guys can hear it. Oh, it's not an actual trailer, I don't think anymore. Oh look, oh, this is the street, and it looks real as fuck. Don't mess, fam. They will be back. They will be back, but when we don't know. Let's see some replies. Boo. Yeah, it just says we will be back. We don't know when they'll be back, but I'm excited. The fact that we're even getting it means a lot to me personally. I am willing to wait because I look forward to a continued story. I love a good come up story, especially a band come up story. If it's well told, it's amazing. I love watching like 70s and 80s biopic movies. I don't know if you've ever seen the Freddie Mercury movie. They had Elton John one that was pretty fire. They did one on the Temptations. Like they had Prince, bro. All those always interest me, and I feel like Bochi the Rock gives me very much future superstar biopic anime type vibes. So like what we're watching right now is the formation and the coming together of what's gonna be one of the most formidable bands in all of girls bands in all of Japan, and that's what Bochi the Rock gives me. I'm hoping in this next season that we continually get the anxious, cute, funny stuff, the relatable, sad stuff between the relationships and wanting to achieve dreams for others. But I also want dope music, and I hate to say this because it adds pressure. I want them to like get some success. Like I want to see like the beginning of the blow up happen next season. I don't know if I'm asking for that too soon in a show like that, or if it's weird to ask for it at all because that's not the point of the adventure. But I'm not afraid to say that's what I want next. I want to see them start to come up next season. I want them to be like, halfway through the season, maybe they don't get picked up for like tour or nothing, but like they had like they maybe they didn't even sell out the first show, but they have people that are like actually looking for them. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. But what I do know is Bochi the Rock is fire. I look forward to the next season. I'm a hell of excited to see what new anxious shenanigans we could get into. I want that other bass guitar senpai. I want her to come back around, a little drunk girl. Yeah, bring that ass around here, girl. I'll see what else she got going with her. But I say all that to say, yeah, Bochi, W show, W comeback, W season two announcement. Excited to see what's going on. And you know what? I also want to say I think I manifested this. I truly believe I manifested this because not even a week ago, we were talking about Bochi Rock on the stream. One of the days I'm not doing Sauce on Hope, but I was still streaming. And we're like, yeah, man, I really hope Bochi Rock comes back. I don't know if there's gonna be a second season or if there's sauce for a second season, but I hope that happens. 5 days later, boom! Bochi Rock announcement. We will be back. You are all welcome. Bow to my presence and my greatness. I bid you adieu. With that being said, let me know down below what you think about Bochi Rock. Leave a comment. Who's your favorite character in Bochi Rock? That's not Bochi. Me, I'm gonna go. So brother Shadow says he's like the blonde haired drummer girl. I like the blue haired bass player. She's funny. Although I'm still trying to figure out if she who they say they are. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I think. That's it. We're gonna leave that right there. We'll leave that right there though. But the next thing we're gonna get into, you know what time it is? It's time one more time for that waifu goddess Izakai. It's the Tomo Chan girls, as you can see. I'm not gonna lie. I am prepared for war I am ready to fight you all on this. I have a feeling that I'm going to find a lot of pushback in this waifu goddess Izakai. And to be frank with you all, I know I'm right on this one and y'all are wrong. All y'all can go. Okay, let me stop. 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 I'm getting ahead of myself. We should talk about the shotties and then talk about who waifu goddess Izakai, and then we'll talk about how anything y'all say that does not match mine is wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's wrong. Okay, it's wrong. You're all wrong. All right. First up, we got the star of the show. We got Tomo-chan. I ain't gonna lie, Tomboy is very much an aesthetic that has to be done right, and I would say Tomo-chan's aesthetic is done perfectly right. Tall, redhead, dope. She's stacked on both sides. I'm just gonna leave that right there. But I like that they subdue her and nerf her at times and then buff when appropriate because we know the dimensions are there, but because she's a tomboy, she does things to make sure that she is strapped tight and always ready, prepared for battle. She's a very nice girl, very tough, rumble, can be your best friend, but also can carry your kids. And she's just an all around great person. Very considerate, very much, wants to be a lady, but needs a man to really show her that it's okay to be that lady. And honestly, I enjoy Tomo-chan as a character and as an aesthetic because even in the moments where she's irrational, she's rationally irrational. She's upset and she knows why she's upset. She doesn't understand why she's upset, but at times she's right for being upset. Or there's times where she gets on your case, you're like, why are you on my case about this? And she explains it to you, and you're like, oh, you know what? You're right. I should be a little bit more selfish. Or you know what? You're right. I wasn't being very considerate to what you think. And it's like, damn, she really got me. Tomo-chan is an all-around W character, and I think what they do very well with her in the show is that as tough and strong as she is most of the times, when it's time for them to hit her with the soft side, I don't know if it's the animation, the why they do it, or if they just understand. They just understand the assignment, and they make her like hyper feminine at moments, and it's the cutest fucking shit. It's a very light but good touch because like look at this. Like look at her face. Like would you the same girl who's trying to beat your ass 10 minutes ago, if she comes to you looking like this, bro, how do you not just like give her whatever she wants? Help me. Help me to understand. How do you not just give her whatever she wants? I don't know, bro. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next candidate, Carol. Carol is a good old American girl with an American daddy but a Japanese mama. So she found herself in Tomo-chan's orbit. And I gotta tell you, look, Carol is interesting because I always thought Carol was very shallow and pedantic. I thought she gets about as deep as a kiddie pool in 90-degree weather left out for 2 days. If you're not from Florida, that probably doesn't make sense to you, but I want you to know that bitch is dry. However, Carol actually is very caring and introspective. She is a simp in her own right because when she likes somebody, boy, she likes somebody. But also, she got other stats, as in, like, she rich. Like, not just a little bit rich. Like, she's stupid rich. Like, oh my God, rich. Like, you gonna get into the family. I don't think you ever even have to work, or daddy's gonna give you a job rich. But Carol is also sweet and caring, and she will force you to evolve and be a better person. She's also very soft and sensitive, which is one of those things where like usually when somebody's this ditzy, for them to have good communication skills but also be sensitive, it's just an odd combination. But with Carol, they play it off very, very well because she looks like she's just a oogle and bagoogle and just like drop your eyes in your jaw and drool out. But you learn that once you get to know her, all around W shouty, right? And last but not least, we got Mizuzu. I ain't gonna hold you, Mizuzu is rough around the edges, like really, really rough. But she's also the type that she will very much make sure that whatever you said you were gonna do, you're gonna get it done. She will not only help you, but she will guide and help you towards your goals, but she will also defend you to the ends of the earth, like literally. Even though she could just actually defend you just with the look. Like they say looks could kill. This bitch would be a fucking 5-star GTA murderer, bro. Cause she'll just be taking people out with one glance. She's also very selfless and surprisingly attached, gets easily attached to those that she deems worthy, which I can identify with a little bit. What I like most about her, she has a lot of different looks to her, and she's a little bit of a sleepy girl. You know your boy let them sleepy girls. She's not an Uchiha because she don't got the red eyes, but she's pretty close. And also, we know objectively from the show, while she is not stacked like her counterparts, she is also not lacking. Because that man June was still trying to cap a piece of that. I ain't never gonna forget why he did it. You know why he did it, but Mizuzu is a solid choice. So with these three shawties, right now, we got a waifu goddess and Izakai them. And I'm telling you right now, y'all, I'm telling you right now, I'm right. I'm just right. Y'all gonna act like I'm not, but I'm right. And I know I'm right. And you're gonna see why. First, right now, I'm gonna tell you, we gonna waifu Tomo-chan. Tomo-chan gets the waifu, bro. Why? Although, like I said, although I like Tomo-chan, I feel like, whoa, yeah, baby. Yeah, Tomo-chan's just a waifu in this one. Tomo-chan's here. Tomo-chan is a good run, but I don't know long term if Tomo-chan can be the one. Tomo, and it has nothing to do with her aesthetic. I like that she could do both. Don't get to I love she could be the tomboy chilling. We go hey look, we could walk around wearing leggings and basketball shorts together, and then later on I'm gonna throw you in a dress and some heels and we gonna go slay the nighttime. But at the same time, the roughness, I couldn't really deal with the roughness all the time. I ain't gonna hold you. I need my shawty to be like, I like the tomboy aesthetic, but I also want you to be like, we can't be thugging together for too long. So I feel like with me and Tomo, it'd be fun for a while, but after a bit, it'd be like, yo, when's the last time you had on a dress? Dresses? I threw them all away. It's like, oh shit, she threw all the dresses away. That's crazy. So like, what we having for dinner? I don't know what you make, you fuck boy. It's like, oh Tomo, like don't talk to me like that. God damn. But then later on, she's like, babe, can you help me? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna help you, girl. Come here. What you need? What you need from me? It'd be fun for a while, but I couldn't do it long term, right? So next, I'll tell you right now, we're going to. I'm going to Goddess Mizuzu. I'm a Goddess Mizuzu. Why? Honestly, I love Mizuzu's aesthetic. It's a little bit gothic like Lita, but not really. I do like that she's a little bit more of a loner. I think that with her, she is self sacrificing in a way that I don't know how to describe it. Mizuzu is a goddamn goddess. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. She's doting. She cares deeply. She has a dark aesthetic that I like. I like that she is loyal and dedicated to the cause. And I like that she's uplifting. She really is. Because there's multiple times where like not only was she selfless, she's also like is the person like when you're down, she just knows how to pick you back up. She just knows what the fuck she's doing. And where I'm at right now, I really need that, son. I need that in my life. I do. So Mizuzu, yeah, she gets the goddess. We're Izakai and Carol, bro. Carol gets Izakai on this one. I couldn't, knowing how much I enjoy Tomo-chan, I couldn't get rid of Tomo-chan, bro. I couldn't do it. I think me and Tomo would have more fun than me and Carol. At the end of the day, Carol is still a little spacey, a little ditzy. I don't know what the fuck we would talk about. I don't know what we would do together that would even be fun because I know she don't read. I know she's not athletic. She just looked bad and got a bad mama and got a whole bunch of money. That's all fun and all. And I'm not gonna lie, her proportions are fucking out of this world. Like actually out of this world. I'm pretty sure like GG Galaxy type shit. I I don't know, man. I need more than that. I need more. It's not enough. It's really just not enough. I couldn't do it. I got Mizuzu as waifu, Carol as goddess, Tomo to the Sekai? You say you Ezekai Tomo? There's no way you mean that. Bro, there's no way you mean that. Defend yourself. What are you talking about right now? Honestly, I'd have been less mad at you if you said Izakai Mizuzu. I don't like violence. That's fair. I honestly, you got me. I was like, defend yourself. Yo, you hit me with the four. with the forward finisher. I can't even argue with you. I can't even argue with you, bro. I can't argue with you. She don't fight too much. That's why she didn't end up as my goddess. She couldn't be my goddess, but I very well couldn't Isekai her, bro. I very well couldn't Isekai her. I feel like with Carol, Carol's like a one time Blake's crazy shotties. Okay, bud. Nah, OG, tell him about himself. Tell him about himself. He likes crazy. He likes crazy, but he don't want to fight. Okay, bro. All right, blood. You know what? I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Hey, bag his ass up. Yo, bag his ass up. Get him out of here. Hey, look.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
You don't like crazy, bro. You like the idea of crazy. Ain't no fucking way. Crazy girl that don't want to fight me. Mizuzu's one of those that glare in her eyes. I do like how she be looking. I do like how she be looking at me. You could glare at me any day of the week like that. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. But yeah, no, Mizuzu, I like everything about Mizuzu. I like that she's fun. I like her humor. I like her aesthetic. I like that she's actually fun and is down to do things. Her dark humor and fucking sarcasm is right in line with the bullshit that I be doing. Yo, I've seen her in multiple outfits. She always look good. Everything about Mizuzu is just like a fucking W. The only knock I have against her is she's so selfless. There's times where I feel like she would hide herself just to put me above her. And there's something about that I don't like, where it's like, I want you to ride for me, but I don't want to override your life. I still want you to be your own individual person with your own thoughts and feelings without me like over encroaching on anything that you're doing. So like I feel like there was times she would put her feelings to the side for mine. And although that's great for working a long-term relationship, I won't want somebody to keep doing that repeatedly because then I'm gonna start feeling guilty and shit. So that's the only downside I have for Mizuzu, honestly. The only downside for Tomo is, like you said, the fighting, the violence. I don't want to beef all the time. I like the tomboy aesthetic. Speaking of tomboy aesthetic, I'm gonna say this: 100 Girlfriends, New Girlfriend, the tomboy. I think that's the perfect level of tomboy aesthetic. Wait, but we're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this right here with Tomo. Tomo's just a little too rough and tumble for me, bro. Just a little too rough and tumble. When it comes to dinner, I don't want to say, "Oh, don't worry, babe, I got this." And she's like, "No, babe, I got this." And I'm like, "Babe, let me pay." And she's like, "Let's arm wrestle for it." I'm not trying to arm wrestle her every time one of us wants to do something, right? Like, imagine it's time to get down and dirty. I'm like, you gonna?" She's like, "I arm wrestle you for it." Arm wrestle me for what? Wait, for what? You lose, you go first. It's like, but I want to go. No, you go first. And she whips out like a strap and it's like, yo, no, what? Not tonight. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I could see at times where her being a little too tomboyish. It'll just be too much, bro. It'll be too much. I'm like, damn. Damn. And I don't even like saying that because it feels so wrong to say somebody's too much. It's like, oh, you're too much for me. It's like, oh, it's such a like a subtle dig and subtle jab, but like that's that out of for lack because my lack of vocabulary it renders me mute and stupid at times. I can't find a better word, so I'm gonna say yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Carol's cute, but she dumb. She's dumb without being dumb. She is dumb. Mizu and Tomo are hot as fuck. Yes, they are. It's a certain look. Like she's accidentally challenged, but socially she's smart. Yes, she is. No, she's academically smart, street dumb. Wait, what? She scored high in the midterms, top three, I think. Did I get backward? Isn't she emotionally smart? Uh Carol Carol is smart and Carol is smart emotionally and socially, but she just doesn't communicate well, I think. And she's a bit ditzy. I would Sekai Carol as Cosmo would need her to complete his team. I'm fucking dead. That's one way to get rid of her. Fucking I'm fucking dead, bro. But yeah, that's my wife who got his Izakai for the Tomo challenge, girl. We got Tomo as a waifu, fuck. We got Mizuzu as the goddess. That's who we marrying. And then yeah, we're Izakai, aka killing off Carol's ass. Nothing against her. But I just me and Carol, I don't know. I just don't think me and Carol would have much going. Like her personality, she's nice. They depicted her well in the show, but like when it comes to like chemistry, us like I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Me and Tomo be homies that accidentally fuck once in a while, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like me and Tomo play ball. go to the gym every once in a while, and then like I don't know, once every like 4 months, I like turn her the fuck out, and then we'll just go back like we never did that. Yeah, that's really how I view it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mizuzu though, total package, bro. Absolutely a total package. But yeah, Tom Girls rule. I do thoroughly enjoy Tom Girls. I really do. Like I never, y'all probably, y'all know y'all don't know this. When growing up, my next door neighbor, who I grew up with, she was a tomboy, and like growing up, we were just friends. But I had a huge crush on her in elementary school. Huge fucking crush. Nothing ever happened because we are legit friends. We're still friends to this day. She's a fucking thug though, bro. She. Actually, I can't talk about what she does because like it's classified. Yeah, it's classified. What she does is classified. But just know, she a thug. Like she a thug. She a thug. And we still friends to this day. Yo, she used to beat my ass, bro. And I don't mean like beat my ass like I was like, ha ha ha, you beat me just so she could lay on me. No, she would like beat my ass, bro. She was rough and tumble. Yo, we used to get into street fights together, like against bullies, and like she'll throw hands at bullies. Yeah, that's my fucking dog, bro. That's my fucking dog, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my dog. But yeah, that's why I have an appreciation for tomboys. I really do. Shout out to her. To all the crazies, tomboys. Yo, the Tomboy 100 girlfriend's perfect amount. Yo, she is perfect. Rest in bed, loser gets pegged. That's exactly what I was alluding to, but I don't want no smoke. Like, same with Maki from Fire Force. Woo! Mo, but Maki from Fire Force has the feminine side and wants to be a lady, and she acts as such. Not the She has the aesthetic of a tomboy, but not the characterizations of a tomboy. She wants to be a lady and be seen as a lady. Big difference. No, but that's cute. True, 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 true. I love it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But all right, y'all let me know down below for the Shitomo-chan waifu goddess Izukai. Who do you got, where, and what you doing with who? Make sure you let me know. Don't forget Sauce My Whole Radio is on every Monday nights on Twitch. Link in the description. Check it out. Join the Discord so you can join in on the discourse. We out here, bitch. On to the next one, I mean. Haha, because Sauce My Road continues. We're jumping into Your Sekai, Your Choice. This one is going to be a pretty quick one, right? Right now, the question is, would you rather be part of the order or work at Sakamoto's? Here's what I'm going to tell you, right? This one, when I first had thought about this one, I was like, yo, it's going to be real dynamic. Nobody's going to be able to decide. But I feel like you're going to end up on one of two sides of this. If you are part of the order, that means you already are a top tier assassin. Something, whatever your gimmick is, your skill set is, you are the best of the best of the best, sir. So if you're in the order, that means you've already ascended. You've proven yourself, and you are one of the elite. And now you are the ones who get the ones that get the ones, right? Versus if you work at Sakamoto's, that means like you was maybe alright, you was good, or maybe you're a nice person, and you just fell into the wrong vat or fell into some trouble, and now you ended up at Sakamoto's, and he beat your ass, and now you kind of work there, but you work there for like minimum wage. But it'd be a cool place to work because dope shit happens there all the time. So when I came up with this one, I thought it was gonna be like a harder decision. But I feel like you're either gonna want to be one of the best assassins, so you want to be part of the order, or you just like Sakamoto, you just want to be around him when shenanigans go down. So you're gonna go work at Sakamoto's. I feel like some people are gonna make the argument, well, Shin's a top tier assistant and he works at Sakamoto's. Yeah, but Shin also had like a prior like attachment. Lou's kind of lucky. That's cool. But like, everybody's dope in their own right. But I feel like if we're gonna make this fair, if you work at Sakamoto's, you have to accept that you're never gonna be part of the order, and like you'll never be like a top 100 assassin. You'll forever be the 101st best assassin in Japan. Not even in the world, in Japan. Like if Japan ranks like 50th in assassins, and you're the 101st best in Japan, like you're not even like top 1,000 worldwide. But if you're in the order, you're like, let's say without a doubt, top 100 in the world, top 10 in Japan. So that's where the line in the sand is drawn, and it's your Sekai, your choice. That's what the line in the sand is. Would you work at Sakamoto's but know that you're an average assassin, but you're gonna be on dope adventures and probably never die, but you'll get hurt and traumatized? Or would you want to be part of the order where you're literally Himothy or Shimothy? I don't know, her. Oh, you're either him or her. You're in the order. Whatever your little fucking gimmick is, you are the best to ever do that thing, and you are feared around the world. Me personally, it's a no brainer for me. I'd rather be in the order than work at Sakamoto's because one, my ego. Two, I also get to choose whatever thing that I'm fucking dope at. Like, I now see that they're kind of introducing powers into Sakamoto Days. So I'm waiting to see if like, yo, can I get powers with? Can I get powers with me being like part of my assassination skill set? Or is this one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm just good at, like, I don't know. My specialty is like knives or fucking darts or something. I don't fucking know. But whatever it is, I kill people efficiently. So efficient that I'm one of the best around. That's what I'd want to do, without a doubt. Like it sounded like a harder choice when I thought about it, but I was like, no. Like I don't mind being a side character or being a B role, but at the same time, when it comes to assassinations, I want to be the best. I don't want anybody. I want to be able to protect myself. Nobody's coming for me. Like I feel like if I'm part of the order, I'm really only worried about like 50 people in the world, maybe 100 people in the world at best. If I work at Sakamoto's, yo, Sakamoto's not around, I might actually fuck around and get bodied. As we saw what happened this week when Sakamoto wasn't around, Lou got her ass taken by the labs. And it's like, damn, bro. Like that? Yes, like that. I would never want to be in that situation, me personally. So if I'm part of the order, that means I'm good enough to survive most attacks. So I think that's why I'm going with the Your Sekai, Your Choice. But I feel like people choosing to go to Sakamoto's, I don't. You know what? That's a good choice. You choose peace. You choose a simpler life. Maybe you're used to life just coming at you, so that's what you want to partake in. Not me though. I want to attack life. I want to be the one life fears. I want to wake up in the morning and the devil says, "God damn, that nigga's back." Like working at Sakamoto's, if I'm like a B, C rank assassin, it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of niggas coming at me. I'm just like, what do I do? And now it looks like Bukaki. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like that, bro. I want to have some control. I want to be my own. I want to be that guy. So working at Sakamoto's, I don't think you both work at Sakamoto's and be that guy. So it's like, damn. Like Shin, don't get twisted. I like Shin, but I don't think Shin is like him. I don't think Shin is like, the best of the best of the best, sir. I do think he has the ability to be though. Definitely think he has the ability because being able to read minds is actually fucking amazing. But we're gonna see, especially moving forward with the potential of powers or power inducing things. If I can have powers, bro, yeah, even more reason to join the order. Even more reason to join the order. It makes no sense to have powers and go work at Sakamoto's. It just doesn't. Unless you're Shin, who has like a prior like attachment to him. They work together. Unlike no disrespect to Hard Boiled, but like Hard Boiled kind of included himself in things. Shin and Sakamoto actually worked together and knew each other. Like he knew who he was. They knew who each other was. So it was all good. So yeah, but that's just me. That's just me. I get the order, just not mess with Sakamoto. I agree with that. Go with the order and just don't mess with Sakamoto. Facts. Facts. I think that's an easy one. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below what you think. Listen, thank you for listening to this. Your second, your choice. Make your decision below. Let me know. Remember, we're live on Twitch every Monday night. Link in the description. Join the Discord so you can comment and join the live radio show at that time. But yeah, tell me what you're going to do. You join the order and you're one of the best assassins ever, or you going to Sakamoto's, but you're never going to ascend over like B or C rank. Comment that down below. If you got the sauce, share the sauce. What's going on, Kumi? Ooh, let me take a sip. We are now in the end game. Hold on. Let me take a sip. Oh boy. Ooh, your boy was dying for a second. Man. We're about to start the awards. We're about to start the awards of the week. Second. Ooh, damn. That's a good one. Okay. Wait. Let me catch you with chat real quick. There's Sauce Maho podcast, Last Spicy Info. You have a collection of it on YouTube? I do. Sauce Maho Radio channel is live on YouTube. Just search up Sauce Maho Radio and you'll see it. The whole, all 19 episodes, of Sauce Maho are up right now and running. I also cut up the Sauce Maho and posted on the DN the Yapper channel in between reactions and think piece videos. I haven't done a think piece video in a while though. Honestly, it's been what was the last? Oh man, I ain't gonna hold you. The think piece videos that I used to do were actually fucking lit, and they always performed pretty well. So I should probably go back to the think piece videos. But it's one of those things where I was like, time, ha. But yeah. Said a Grand Slam pick. Wait, let's check out this picture before we move forward. He said a grand. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Bro, 100 Girlfriends was fucking cooking with this shawty, bro. 100 Girlfriend. Yo, the new shawty Iku. Bro. Oh, man. Look, I don't know. I don't say this often, and I think I honestly might leave a I90 behind. I think I might switch to this shawty. I don't know what it is about her aesthetic and her character, but it just feels so right. It's insane. I don't know. Like, it's actually a good thing they didn't make her thicker, because if they made her any thicker, she would have washed everybody else away. She would have washed everybody else away, and it wouldn't even been close. But I think I'm right. I think I'm jumping off Nano, bro. I don't know what it is. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. Like, baseball chicks, or what do you like about her? Bro, honestly, I couldn't even fucking tell you. I honestly couldn't fucking tell you, bro. I like her wholesomeness. I like her work ethic. I like that. I like her undercut, surprisingly. She rocks that hair really fucking well. Like, they did a good design, because like from the back it's very tomboyish, but in the front she still has like the hair hanging and it looks like a bob, and it's cute as fuck. And then they do it, and then her eyes and her hair just kind of fucking match. And she's a little bit taller. She's as tall as Rentaro, or like a little bit taller, which is always a dope thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I either like my shawties shorter than me or taller than me. Or either shorter than me or my height or taller than me. There's this awkward middle area where it's like, this is cool. But yeah, if I got like a whole nose over you, cute. If you a little bit on me or we're about the same, love that shit, bro. Love that shit. I'm so ridiculous when I say it's not like I wouldn't date a girl that's like between this area, because I've definitely dated a girl between this area. But like, if I'm being real with you, if we're talking about like just stupid fucking preferences, yeah, bro. Either short, nice and short, where I'm just like, yeah, I can see your forehead from like the front, or I can see the back, I can see like most of your head, or like, yeah, be up here with me, girl. So when you put the heels on, you get that little inch on me. Both of those, crazy. Don't be fair, Tomboy especially. Yeah, I agree. She's a good bounce to everything. I see. Yeah, no, she's a fantastic bounce to everything. Fantastic. That's why I already know. I have to wait till the end of 100 Girlfriends to do the next 100 girlfriend starter pack. Because like, if I were to do it, if I do it right now, or even like in the next one or two shawties, it's gonna be her. I want to at least give the other shawties a chance. Could never be me. What's going on, Foxy? What you mean? Once you hit 100, you should do a tier list of them all. Bro, at the end of the season, I'm going to re-tier list all the shawties. So my plan is, I want them to introduce one or... I think for this season, I think there's 3 more shawties coming. I think there's 3 more shawties coming for the rest of the season, or 2 more coming. I think I'm going to wait for 1 or 2 more shawties to come, and then I'll wait till the end of the season and tier list all the shawties so far. What couldn't be you, Foxy? You couldn't be one of the 100 Girlfriends, or the height thing? You couldn't be me. You told me you was like 5. You said you was like 5'3", being tall. Oh, you don't gotta be that tall. You don't gotta be tall. Like I said, it's like a bonus aesthetic. It doesn't actually matter. I've dated girls taller than me. I've dated girls shorter than me. I've dated girls my height. Y'all make me sound like a hoe. I don't like how lately I've been sounding like a hoe. I ain't gonna hold you. I've definitely been sounding kind of hoish lately. With like, yeah. 5'5"? Oh yeah, nah, I got you by a whole 4 inches. Tall as hell, but they don't want me. Facts. Those extra 2 inches matter. Look, when you get to my every inch matters, Foxy, always. Doesn't matter what you're measuring, every inch matters. You're not a hoe, don't worry. Thank you, Kumi. Thank you. I don't think that I'm a hoe, but sometimes the way I be talking, I be sounding like a hoe. Like I be sounding like a fucking hoe when I be talking sometimes. I'm like, damn. I'm like you had all that? It's like, what do you mean all that? Like, no, 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 no. Relax, relax. Stop, 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 guys. Stop, stop. Let's stop it right here. We're gonna get into the awards of the week. He's a sus Maho. I am a sus Maho though. That's one for sure. The first award of the week we're giving to Romance of the Week. That goes to Blue Box, bro. I don't know if I'm a week ahead or a week behind y'all suckers, but I'm gonna talk about what I have written down right now, and I'm not gonna talk about anything else. What I have written here, Chai finally asked Taiki out on a date. Oh, this is the episode. Okay, okay, okay. So this episode is a real tough episode. This episode really had my heart in the grinder, son, because this episode was one of the first times where, like, we already know that Taiki likes Chi Senpai. Senpai already knows that Taiki likes her, and we know that she likes him. But this episode is one of the first times where she gives like a super crazy fucking green light. She goes, "Hey, you, Taiki, at 2 o'clock, there's a rock show I want to go to. Will you come to the show with me?" A shawty asks you to do something with her, bro. If a shawty ask you to do something with her, bro, that is like the surest green light that you could really get. Cause normally in the dating world, I'm gonna tell you right now, you be trying to plan something with a shawty, and all of a sudden it's like she's the fucking governor of a state. She got so much shit to do. I have to be here. I have to be there. I got this. I got that. Then you get to the day of when you finally nail something down 3 weeks from now. You get there, day of, like, they stop talking to you, or the day before, the couple days leading up, you don't hear from them. You hit them up on the day of, oh my God, I've been doing so much, something came up, I can't go. It's like pulling fucking teeth. Like, I would rather go to the dentist and have some shoddy or homie elbow deep in my mouth, yanking out a back molar, before I would want to have to try to schedule something with a shoddy who doesn't fuck with me ever again. But now, when she invites you out, bro, green light, bro. So Taiki gets his first green light, and unfortunately, he pulls up to the event, and she's late. And he starts going through the motions, bro. He's like, yo, she don't really fuck with me for real. I don't even know why the fuck I said I'll come to this shit. I should give her some leeway. I gotta be more understanding. She won't do this to me, right? Maybe she meant, oh shit, maybe she meant wait for her inside, not outside. Oh my God, she's probably been inside waiting. I've been out here like an idiot. So my man runs in, worried. He gets in there. She's nowhere to be found. He's like, damn, she really don't fuck with me for real. So he goes fucking round of applause in a circle, my boy. I'm like, God damn, that hurts. And then she pulls up late. She's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. They held me because I was working. And he's just so relieved that she shows up that she's just shook and repeats what she says. Cool, man. He's like, no, 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 it's all good. And they kind of start getting dancing, and then he start trying to talk. Rule number one: when you're in the club and the music playing, and don't try to yap in this girl's ear, bro. But he's new to this. I don't blame him. But I love in this episode that she says something to him. I love the fact that, first off, my man Taiki, the motherfucking thug, go ahead and clap it up for this man. This thug to even have the balls to say, yo, Chi Senpai, why did you invite me to this? I never thought he'd have the balls to ask that shit. I would never imagine that would come out my boy's mouth. Guess what but that's what he did. He straight up asked her, and he got the answer. We'll never know. We'll never fucking know, bro. We will never know what she said in that club. I don't even think he knows. I don't know if he said, huh? Like he actually didn't hear like we didn't hear. Or if this was a huh? Like he was like, did you just say what I think that you said? And she's like, I'm not saying it again. It's like, Chi Senpai, you bad girl. Like, what you doing here? Like, you whispering in my ear? Hey, look, shut up. She was on that fucking yin yang twin shit, bro. I fucking love the moment. I thought it was beautiful. I also love the follow up of that episode. As soon as he's done with this wonderful, beautiful bonding moment with Chi Senpai, he proceeded to get tossed into the most awkward fucking situation ever. Where now he might have to kiss another girl in front of his girl. Oh my God, I think I got a bogey. I don't have a bogey, right? Oh man, this is bad. Don't look at me real quick. Don't look at me real quick. Okay, thank God there was nothing there. Whew. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy was like, what's going on here? But yeah, so I say all that to say, he gets thrown into this terrible situation where now he's in the play. Now there's a potential kissing scene with Hina, and Chi Senpai already said, I'm gonna be there front and center because you worked so hard on this. They literally tossed this man from the highs to the lows, and I can't wait to see how this is gonna pan out. I cannot wait to see how it's gonna pan out. It's gonna be fantastic. I only wish this on Taiki for one reason and one reason only. And it's not even me that's wishing bad on him or wishing him to be pressed in this situation. But as a man myself, I found myself in this situation a few times where it's like, because I didn't step up and make a decision, I have now put people in situations that I shouldn't have had them to be or make decisions. Or I put myself in situations where I have to hurt somebody. And because I waited so long to hurt this person, I could have done it early and been nice about it, but I waited too long and now they're devastated. And I feel like Taiki is approaching, he's walking that tightrope with Hina and Chi Senpai. And I think he's approaching that point where it's like, if you don't make something clear very soon, this is going to blow up in your face. It's going to blow up in your face. And I feel like we're approaching that deadline with this next episode coming up. So I wish the best, I wish nothing but the best for my boy Taiki. But I feel like, and we talked about this last week, when it comes to Chi and Hina, and I'll never forgive Lee and Adorkable for putting me on to this, but they the one who pointed it out that although Chi Senpai represents true order, chaos, and love in this relationship, Hina represents chaos, lust, and disorder. And because ever since I started viewing her as lust, as in like the emotion that's pulling on Taiki, but not the emotion that he needs, it's like, damn, they really gonna make my girl lose. Because every time he thinks about Chi Senpai, it is so good and wholesome and heartfelt and warming. But all the stuff we have with Hina is him being pressed, whether physically or emotionally. He's just being pressed. He's just being like forced to make a decision, thinking about her lips, her freaking rhythmic body. It's lust. It doesn't, although he has a true friendship with Hina, the emotions that she invokes in his is lust and chaos and not love and order. And for those reasons, I don't think she can win. She's gonna end up having to lose out. And ever since I thought of it that way, it's been breaking my heart. Breaking my motherfucking heart. Oh, let me take a break for a second. RIP for my shawty Hina. I just know it's not gonna be good for her. I just know it's not gonna be good. I'm upset. I'm upset, bro. I'm upset. But yeah, so Romance of the Week goes to the Blue Box. Next award of the week, we got. What is this award for? Oh, funniest moment. Oh my God. Sakamoto Days this week was absolutely fucking cooking hilarious. They had these boys from the lab come trying to find Shin, right? They, instead of finding Shin, they find Lou and they kidnap Lou. And this man, Mr. Tanaka's like, yo, we got him. And Sebas is like, I don't think we got the right person. He's like, nah, it's totally him. He's like, no, that's clearly a girl. He's like, nah, he just put on a wig and changed his hair. That's Shin. Don't worry about it. Whole time, it's definitely not Shin. Later, we get the reveal that, yeah, it's fucking Lou. And this man, Mr. Naka's like, yo, well, we got the wrong person. I don't know where Shin is, so we're just gonna lie. We're gonna lie our asses off. Everybody on board, you gonna lie? You gonna lie? We're lying, right? Team lie on three. Team lie on three. 1, 2, 3, lie. Sebas is like, I ain't doing all that. Then they actually had a chance to get Shin fail. So this nigga goes back to plan A. We lying. Pulls up to the lab. We got Shikanoko-tan over here, the fucking leader with the deer head, talking about like, is this him? He's like, yep, this is Shin. Correct. Yep. And then instantly gets snitched. So I was like, that's not Shin. That's just some random girl we picked up. And then my favorite part of the episode, he's like, if you don't have the right person, you gonna die. And they don't have the right person. They shipped his ass off with Lou straight to the prison to kill his ass. I was like, God damn. I was like, yo, they was not fucking playing. Sakamoto Days had me fucking crying laughing, bro. Not to mention, they introduced this guy, Dr. I don't know what his name is, Dr. X or whoever, who like snuck the shit out of Shin. He was fucking trash. But he was so fucking hilarious. So Sakamoto and fucking Shin are hiding in the locker. This nigga comes up, he's like, "What's going on in here? It looks like you guys are having fun. I want to join the fun." They're like, "There's no fun." He's like, "Yo, yeah?" He's like, "Let me see your pen real quick." He goes on the pen, he goes, "A skate task!" That's his nigga. He goes, "Liar," fucking stabs him. He's like, "Yeah, now we're fucking playing. What the fuck we doing?" Yo, this dude was so trash. He was only on the screen for like 4 minutes total. Look at the fucking needles in his shoulders. His whole aesthetic, his whole gimmick was just on point. The VA was fucking carrying. The gimmick that the VA was doing with the pens, and the fucking stab was fucking beautiful, man. The whole shit what had me fucking rolling, bro. Again, I am full of apologies today. This is gonna be the DN apology tour today. This is literally my apology tour. I keep worrying about Sakamoto Days. I don't know what they're gonna do moving forward. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the plot is. And I'm like, damn, how we gonna keep it fresh? This episode, we got funny ass characters, funny ass gimmicks. We got the introduction of more powers with this man Sebas able to disappear or go invisible, whichever one it is. We got a little bit of Shin's backstory. We're trying to figure out, did he run? Did he run away? Did he leave? Did he escape? Did he escape or did he run away? It's really unclear at this time. He says I escaped. He says he left. I don't know. There's something to be said there, but I'm excited to see more about it. I do like in this episode that the lab people that raise Shin don't seem to be evil, but they're taken over by evil assassin group who's using them for evil for like the last year. So it's like one of those things like, do I trust you lab people if you're experimenting on a kid? Not really, but I need more of this backstory because y'all don't seem like you're trash. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that and moving forward. So again, apology to Sakamoto Days. I'm not familiar with your game. I keep thinking how y'all gonna keep this shit fresh. I feel like you guys are doing the same thing over and over, but right now it's fresh as death. Jesus of Nazareth. I can't even complain, so I'm gonna shut my mouth and keep it pushing. But yeah, it was objectively a good ass episode. Funny as all hell. You know me in the comedy shows or the humor shows. It doesn't always land. It doesn't always hit or smack for me. But Sakamoto Days did a good ass job this time. Honestly and truly did a good ass job. Proud of them for this project. Next award we got is Hands of the Week. Hands of the Week. Right now, the Hands of the Week is gonna go to Dragon Ball Daima since we got Super Saiyan. We got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is now canon. Uh because the only other time they did this form of Goku was in GT, which everyone knows is non-canon. We know Daima is actually supposed to be part of the canon story. So now what we have is a diverging of two different storylines where this is actually real. And although it feels like an ass pool, it is not an ass pool. Why? Because we've seen already in the most recent Dragon Ball Super movie that Namekians have the ability to both unlock and be unlocked of their latent potential. So all that happened here was we already know Goku could go Super Saiyan 3 here. What I saw happen was they're like, man, this is a really bad threat. And that Namekian was like, yeah, I'm going to unlock his latent potential and let him go Super Saiyan 4. And that's what he did. So now he goes Super Saiyan 4 here. And it happens in GT. Both overlap. They combined. It is now a real thing. Outside of us getting Super Saiyan 4 and becoming canon, the fight was amazing. I thought the choreography was fucking dope. I love the fact that we had another dope Goku moment where like you think he loses the Kamehameha, but then he comes back with that shit extra fucking hard. I thought it was a beautiful display of animation. I like that at moments in the fight when Goma was getting a little too active, people who was previously knocked out the fight would come through for one last hurrah just to buy some time for some shit to happen. I don't like how they did my boy Vegeta. I don't like how Vegeta was, everybody got up the fight one more time and Vegeta was just fucking done. But I do understand this is one of those moments where you have to know how being a Saiyan works and that because of how stamina is burned and drawn through the different Super Saiyan forms, it makes sense that although Vegeta may not have taken the most damage, he's the most fatigued because he expended the most energy using his different forms. Whatever. Let my nigga Vegeta shine. That's all I'm gonna say. but I did think the fight was dope. Watching Gomez get his ass kicked from left, right to center was fucking amazing. And Daima is not bad. It's not bad. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite Dragon Ball ever, but I do like the stuff they're doing. The directing and the animation that they're cooking up, I'm excited for the future. It looks so good and crisp. The impact frames are fucking amazing. The in betweens, the choreography, and what they're depicting is bar none some of the best that Dragon Ball has ever had in its time. And yeah, that's why they get the hands of the week, baby. Give it up for them. One more time. Round of applause. Try to make that ass clap. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Hey, okay. Hey, okay. I gotta remember that. Okay. Let me see what the chat has to say. GT might be another universe, to be honest. Vegeta is a prince of all tsunderes. Shut up! Are you talking about Mad or Higuchi, Mad Scientist? Yes. In Sakamoto Days, yes, I'm talking about the mad scientist. I actually don't know his name, but actually, I think you actually said. I think that's actually his name. I just don't know. Vegeta's a prince of all tsunderes. Let my man cook, bro. Let him live. All right. Next award we're getting into is most despicable. Now, honestly, hold on, give me a second. Let me take a sip of this thing. Honestly, there was a lot of candidates for most despicable this week. Lady Shin, fantastic choice. Lady Shin literally only lost out on this award because I'm a petty ass motherfucker. Let me talk to y'all about Alpharetta and this man Koki. Let me talk to you about the man that is so insanely dense, lost, and stupid. He's actually so restarted. You would have thought that you had to pop out the cartridge in the Super Nintendo, blow on it, and put it in 4 times, and it still didn't work. That's how restarted this guy is. This man, he is such an absolute hater. He's such an absolute Nagumo hater, bro. He has literally gaslit himself to believe that he does not hate Nagumo because he's jealous. He hates Nagumo because Nagumo is a bad person. Every time you ask this man, are you jealous of Nagumo? No, why would I be jealous of Nagumo? He just has my bitch, my powers, my swag, everything that I've ever wanted. Why would I be jealous of him? He's just evil. It's like, let me get this straight. So you don't fuck with Nagumo. Hell no, fuck Nagumo. And you don't fuck with him because he's evil. Yeah, he's fucking evil. And why is he evil? He has my bitch. He got my powers. He got my swag. He stole my spotlight. That's why he's fucking evil. So you're jealous. No, I'm not jealous. It's like, nigga, you're jealous. You're jealous. He is so fucking lost and dumb. This nigga is the first nigga in anime history to not only failed to beat his bad side, he fused with his evil side. No. Let me not stop there. He trusted his evil side. There's a point where his baddest bitch, the bitch that he actually I lied, not the baddest one, the side piece that he wants because she worships him. He lets his evil side fight her, and he's like, I don't have to worry about him killing her. Because if he's really part of me, then he would know that I don't want to hurt her. So he's just gonna keep her busy. It's down to me and you now, Nagumo. We're fighting. It's like, Nick, you trusted your evil side to fight the bitch that loves you, but you don't love her back, but you want to keep her anyways? Bro, oh my god. He he has gaslit himself to truly believe this man Hajime is a monster that has everyone brainwashed and he has to save everybody from Nagumo. And it is the most embarrassingly but hilarious shit ever. There's a level of respect that I have for a character who is able to bypass all the laws of gymnastics, gravity, and anime writing just to say, Yeah, I'm so fucking into myself that I won't even believe that I have emotion such as envy or jealousy. You just have to be that bad of a person. Like 10 out of 10 on the fucking mad exercise. The beam killed that shit. High bars murdered it. Pommel horse, he's riding that shit. This guy scored a perfect score in the gymnastics of fucking Delulu. I swear on everything. He was so insanely deluded. I actually started to like him at one point. I'm like, nah, this nigga's crazy. I was like, this nigga's actually so fucking crazy that like I kind of like it. Like he's standing on business so hard, he's forsaking everything that he knows and he loves because he really believes this nigga's a monster because he stole his bitches. Like I can't believe this. But at the same time, there's something about like when in his head. The reason why I kind of respect it just a little bit, because like hypothetically, you know how you have like these fake girlfriends in your head. That's like, yeah, that's my girl, but that's not really my girl. Ha 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 ha. And then they actually start dating somebody, and you're like, damn, there goes my fake girlfriend. No, that's what he's doing right now. Except he's actually mad. He believes his fake girlfriend is actually his real girlfriend, and that he really just got his bitch taken. I don't know. There's the level of like, damn, you crazy, but you know, you stand on that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But no, it's absolutely fucking terrible. He's actually fucking terrible, bro. He's actually fucking terrible. So most despicable this week goes to Koki because I'm a petty little boy. And yeah, this nigga guy, he got tooted up though. I'm so glad he got his shit tooted up, bro. He just back him the fuck out, bro. I can't, bro. He's fucking terrible, man. Shout out my man Koki for real, for real. Um, the mental gymnastics he must go through to justify his bullshit is crazy. Massacre! I love a good massacre. Massacre! Oh, fucking lame. But anyways, we're gonna get into next award, best plot twist. Best plot twist go to ReZero, bro. The whole idea that Greed's body is not a living body is pretty fucking insane. I was wondering, like, but the thing about me, I understand the name Regulus Little Star. I understand that he's Greed, but I'm still waiting to see what to understand the underlying connection of Regulus, Little Star, and what Greed have to all do together. How does that all go together? It's not overly important, but I do want to get to the base of that meaning. But I also think it's interesting to see that he's greedy and he got a whole bunch of hoes. I do think that the hoes will be the way to lower his power. As long as the hoes listen to him, I think he holds power. The hoes stop listening, then I think he will start to we could defeat him potentially. But I don't know where that's gonna go. The other surprise I want to say, plot twist for ReZero is the fact that Lust pulled up on Crush Sama. I really thought Lust would have been out here on the streets boxing, but she pulled up to Crush. So that leads me to believe that little bit of dragon's blood she put in her that didn't kill her, there's something that she's still trying to do or wants to do there. Because of all the places to go, I did not expect her to pull up to Crush Sama, which means there is a play in motion happening over there that we need to watch out for. I look forward to finding out what it is and if whatever Lust was trying to do to Crush Sama is also linked to what's going on with Subaru and his leg. How is that dragon's blood going to pay off or pop up in the future? I don't know what to do with that, and I don't know how it's gonna go because again, this is one of those times in ReZero where we are sticking to Subaru's true wish. He does not want to sacrifice his life for any resets. He wants to do everything in one go if possible, and he'll not be turning back. He'll not be using his life as a piece to sacrifice and redo things. Now, me personally, so far, I am proud of him for as far as he's made it. But goddamn, there would have been like 3 times I'd want you to reset, bro. There'd be just 3 times I want you to reset. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen with that dragon leg. The plot twists have continued to come, and you know, Greed feeling invincible, but now we figure out he's not invincible. We get the name reveal. I want to see what Wrath has going on with Priscilla because that has gotten spicy. Everything around the corner, ReZero is fucking cooking. It has the spiciest things going. So I give best plot twist to ReZero because yeah, every story right now is running together parallel. It feels a little bit disjointed, but like I feel some crazy reveals on the horizon, and that's what I'm really excited for. So shout out to ReZero for having some good plot twists this week. Everything else this week didn't really have any plot twists. Everything else was pretty straightforward or just interesting. But thing that really like caught my eye, yeah, ReZero with this whole Greed's body is like unanimated or not moving, and then of course Lust pulling up the crush and not just going to the fight. Crazy work. To go behind enemy lines, you gotta be kind of fucking insane, but whatever, man. And the last award of the week, episode of the week, we're giving it solo leveling. Look, I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna be hard for Sutton to beat solo leveling this season. Because for what I can see right now, solo leveling has been nothing but heat every single episode, and it's escalating every goddamn week. I don't know how or what they're going to do to catch up to solo leveling. I just don't know what anybody can do. Right now, solo leveling is looking really fucking strong and undefeated. I love one of my favorite things from this episode that I'm gonna talk about that made me give it episode of the week is a lot of philosophies and ideas that float throughout solo leveling. I want to talk about Eugene and his dad and the thought of the guild and what's happening. I was talking about we need a seventh power guild to offset the rest of the guild. You know, we already see that if Sun goes any one place, it's literally gonna tip the scales. Even if he goes to the guild itself, the guild master, he goes to the guild, it's gonna tip the scales in a way where like it's not fair for everybody else. But he also doesn't want to be a player in somebody else's game. So I think from what I understand in the last episode, Eugene had an opportunity. Stay with his family, start the guild because that's what he wanted, and you know, just run like that. Or to leave with apparently Jinwoo countered offer him and said, how about instead of me joining you and your dad's guild, how about I start a guild and you join me and you run my operations? And it's like, yo, honestly, Eugene, you get whatever. Either way you go, you're gonna get what you want. And I think he did the right thing in going with Jinwoo. I ain't gonna lie. Daddy's gonna cut him off. You know, daddy's not gonna give him no more money, not gonna let him stay in the house no more. You know, it's gonna suck. But sometimes when you see an investment opportunity to get in at the ground floor, when you know you're witnessing history, and he already knows he's witnessing history, yeah, you go with your main dog, bro. He did the right thing. I like that he went along with Jinwoo. The other thing I will say, so we've been having this talk about magical beasts and humans and humanoid magical beasts. This episode is the first one where I got a true understanding of what they meant by humanoid magical beasts, right? So Jinwoo's daddy, when he was fighting Hunter Hong, he was like, yeah, that's not like that's clear like a man, that's a beast. And I'm like, man, just because he's stronger than you don't make him a beast, right? Fast forward to this episode, we see that Jinwoo's squad is getting wiped out. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, wait a minute. He's like, this is a weird pattern. He's like, it seems like they're intentionally taking out my squads in a certain order. He's like, okay, so let me ask this. If I was an adventurer and I was attacking myself, who would I go after next? And he's like, the bear. So he pulls up to the bear, and sure enough, these fucking assholes are out there jumping his people. And I'm like, who the fuck are these adventurers? Come to find out, these are not adventurers, bro. These are magical fucking beasts. These are the humanoid magical beasts they've been talking about. Not only are they, so they said two things. I saw this in the comments. Not only are these things sentient, they're sapient. So sentient means they are alive and they have consciousness and they make active decisions. Sapient means that they have active intelligence and learning abilities and the ability to evolve in their understanding. So I think these things are sapient and sentient, and this puts them like almost like as humans, which now makes sense to me why they're like, yo, is this guy a humanoid beast or is he actually a human? If you run into one of these things here, you could think that this is an adventure squad until it's too fucking late. I never would have guessed that this was a thing. I never would have guessed that this was a possibility or how humanoid they can be. And what I love about this episode is at the end, yo, Jinwoo says the most thugging shit ever. He goes, I had always wondered, do magical beasts experience fear? And as he has already taken out most of this motherfucker squad we're looking at right here, the magical beast sees him coming and is fucking shaking, bro. Fucking quaking in his boots. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, for me, like animals can be not sapient but show fear. But there's something visceral about seeing what's supposed to be like a magical beast, like a knight, right? To show advanced intelligence in like attack formation and stuff like that. To see them go from that to like literally shaking because they know they're about to die, it like clicks something in your head where it's like, oh, y'all are literally one step off of human. Like, or like whatever your programming is, you're mimicking a human like very fucking well. Because like as like a piece in this game, you shouldn't be afraid of these humans. Because what we see in the game, right? Or what we see in the gates, right, is like they have a program: destroy the humans, kill the humans. And in their minds, they're like, yeah, we're just gonna kill the humans. That's what we're gonna do. It doesn't ever occur to them that they're going to lose or if they should be afraid. So, oh my god. So when you see Jinwoo in the last episode when he gets Tusk, when Tusk is like, no, no, I'm supposed to kill humans. What is happening here? And he goes through the existential crisis and then he goes off and dies to Jinwoo. Now we move forward and we see once again that this magical beast probably has been given a directive to like just do what it's supposed to do, but now it runs into Jinwoo and Jinwoo literally has ability to strike fear into it. It's like, yo, Jinwoo is either something crazy special, which we already know, or these magical beasts are more sapient sentient than we care to admit. But again, back to what his daddy was saying, there's a lot of things about these gates and these magical beasts that we don't know and we don't understand. And there's something coming that's about to put us on game. So yeah, shout out to Soul Leveling. I actually didn't mean to talk about it that much at the end, but like I really got into the world building of like, yo, these monsters aren't just, they're monsters and they're part of the game because we've seen them glitch, but they also sometimes exhibit this ability to seem very fucking real and human, and that's creepy in its own fucking right. Let's go into the chat and then end this tonight. Um, what I think Jinwoo is trying to put bro on his sister. Oh, you know what? Oh, that was also a cool part. That was also a cool part where you got the shadow dudes that like watch over her. That's fucking cool. Trying to put bro on his sister. I don't know. I honestly I don't know if he was trying to put bro onto his sister, but I see where you could get that from though. We're gonna keep an eye on that. We're definitely gonna keep an eye on that. We're gonna keep an eye on that. But yeah. So yeah, that's a good time. But we're gonna end this episode of Sus Maho Radio here. Look, I just want to give a shout out to y'all. This is episode 20. My goal is to get to 52 episodes and see how I feel. But to even make it to episode 20 is an amazing feat for me. I appreciate everybody who's been writing this far, who's been enjoying. You know, don't be afraid to drop some suggestions, some segments you'd want to see, some things that you'd want to talk about. Cause yeah, I'm always looking to improve, and I'm looking for the next thing that's gonna really take this thing off. So if you're watching it and you're making it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure you check out the description for the Discord and the Twitch channel. Every Monday night we run the live show. Join the Discord so you get the notice and know when we're doing that. Remember, if you got the sauce, share the sauce. Whether you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, make sure you drop some love down below. Do your waifu goddess is guy. Do your Sekai, your choice. If you got the sauce, share the sauce. We're out this bitch.